Once upon a time, in a sleepy coastal town called Windwhistle, lived three best friends, Mia, Leo, and Zara. They were 10 years old, full of curiosity, and always on the lookout for adventure. Windwhistle was a quiet place, with seagulls soaring over sandy beaches and fishing boats bobbing in the harbor. But the kids dreamed of something more, something extraordinary. One sunny afternoon, while exploring the cliffs beyond the town, Mia spotted something unusual glinting in the rocks. "Look!" she called, pointing to a shiny object half buried in the sand. Leo, who loved puzzles, scrambled over and dug it out. It was an old brass compass, its needle spinning wildly instead of pointing north. Zara, the bravest of the trio, opened its lid and gasped. Inside was a tiny, glowing map etched in golden light, showing islands floating in the sky. "Floating islands?" Leo whispered, his eyes wide. "That's impossible. Not if it's magic," Mia said, her voice tingling with excitement. The map paused, and a soft voice echoed from the compass. "Seek the sky pirates' treasure, brave ones, and unlock the secret of the clouds." The friends exchanged looks. Sky pirates? Treasure? This was the adventure they'd been waiting for. Without hesitation, they followed the map's glowing path, which led them to a hidden cave in the cliffs. Inside, the air shimmered like a heat wave, and before they could blink, a gust of wind swirled around them. Whoosh! They were lifted off their feet and sucked into a swirling portal of clouds. When the wind died down, they landed with a thump on a soft, grassy island floating high above the ocean. All around them, more islands hovered, connected by rickety rope bridges. Waterfalls spilled into the air, vanishing into mist, and strange, colorful birds flapped between fluffy clouds. In the distance, a massive airship with patchwork sails floated, its deck bustling with figures in goggles and scarves. "Sky pirates," Zara whispered, ducking behind a boulder. The airship was a cloud chaser, captained by the legendary Captain Nimbus, a pirate known for stealing treasures from the stars themselves. The friends crept closer, hiding in the tall grass, and overheard the pirates talking. "The star key is hidden on Storm Isle," growled a pirate with a mechanical arm. "But only the worthy can pass the trials." Captain Nimbus, a tall woman with a silver eye patch and a parrot made of clockwork, nodded. "Find the key, and we'll unlock the vault of eternal skies. Fail, and the storms will swallow us all." Mia's heart raced. "The star key sounds important," she whispered. "Maybe it's the treasure the compass meant." Leo frowned. "But what are these trials, and why do they need the key?" Zara grinned. "Only one way to find out. Let's beat them to it." The friends decided to sneak to Storm Isle before the pirates could. The glowing map guided them across swaying bridges and past floating rocks that bobbed like balloons. Along the way, they encountered a friendly creature, a fluffy, winged fox called a sky sprite. It had sparkling blue fur and spoke in a squeaky voice. "I'm Flicker," it said. "I know Storm Isle's secrets. Follow me." Flicker led them to a stormy island crackling with lightning. The air buzzed with energy, and three ancient stone statues stood at the entrance to a misty valley. Each statue held a riddle carved into its base. "These are the trials of the sky," Flicker explained. "Solve them, and you'll reach the star key." The first statue's riddle read, "I am weightless, but you can see me. Put me in a bucket, and I'll make it lighter." "What am I?" The friends huddled together. A feather? Leo guessed. No, that's not weightless, Mia said. Zara snapped her fingers. A hole! It's invisible, but you can see its shape. And it makes a bucket lighter by removing dirt. They shouted hole at the statue, and its eyes glowed. The ground rumbled, and a path opened to the next trial. The second statue's riddle was trickier. I travel across the sky, but never leave my place. What am I? Leo scratched his head. A star? He said. Stars move, but they seem fixed from Earth. Mia nodded. It's a star! They shouted the answer, and the statue hummed, revealing a staircase carved into the clouds. The final statue's riddle was the hardest. I am taken from a mine and shut up in a wooden case, from which I am never released, and yet I am used by many. What am I? The friends were stumped. A diamond, Zara tried. No, that's not used while still in the case, Mia said. Flicker bounced excitedly. Think dark and dusty, it hinted. Leo's eyes lit up. Coal, it's mined, put in a pencil, and used as graphite without ever leaving. They shouted coal, and the statue roared to life, parting the mist to reveal a glowing pedestal. On it sat the star key, a dazzling crystal shaped like a comet. But before they could grab it, the cloud chaser soared overhead, and Captain Nimbus leaped down with her crew. Well, she said, twirling her sword. Clever kids, but the key is ours. Zara stepped forward, fearless. Why do you need it? What's in the vault of eternal skies? Captain Nimbus paused, her eye patch glinting. The vault holds the heart of the sky, a gem that keeps these islands afloat. Without it, they'll fall, and Wind Whistle below will be destroyed. The heart is fading, and only the star key can restore it. Mia clutched the compass. Then let us help. We solved the trials. We're worthy too. The pirates laughed, but Nimbus studied them. Prove it, she said. Unlock the vault, and we'll share the skies with you. Flicker guided them to the vault, a massive temple floating in the thunderstorm. The star key fit perfectly into a lock shaped like a constellation. With a click, the doors swung open, revealing a chamber filled with swirling lights. At its center was the heart of the sky, a dim, pulsing gem. The friends placed the key beside it, and a burst of light erupted, flooding the gem with energy. The islands glowed brighter, and the storms cleared. Captain Nimbus clapped slowly. Not bad, kids. You've earned a place among the sky pirates. She handed them each a tiny sky sprite charm. These will call Flicker if you ever need the skies again. The pirates cheered, and Flicker danced around the friends. You saved the islands, it squeaked. The compass glowed once more, opening a portal back to Wind Whistle. As they stepped through, Mia, Leo, and Zara looked back at the floating world, knowing they'd never forget their adventure. Back home, the compass went quiet. Its map faded, but the friends kept the Sky Sprite charms close, dreaming of the day they'd soar with the Sky Pirates again. And in Wind Whistle, when the clouds parted to reveal twinkling stars, the townsfolk swore they saw airships dancing in the sky.